Welcome to another episode of Herald of Comics. I'm Chad from 90 Miles from Comics, and it's Wednesday, New Comic Book Day, and I'm here at Corca's where I have my subscription, and I'm ready to pick up my new books. I can't wait to show you guys later. A lot of hype on that. That Jim Lee cover. Looks like it's a big week, man. Damn. A lot came out. We'll see what they already have pulled aside for me. The hottest thing right now, if you're not reading it, check it out. Alright guys, I just left Corca's. It was a crazy big week in new comic books, but I was able to find and get everything I needed to. So, I'll be excited to show you guys that later. And remember, you can listen to 90 Miles from Comics podcast to get caught up on all your new comic books. So every book that I picked up today, I'll be reviewing next Wednesday on our 90 Miles from Comics podcast. So please make sure you check that out. 90 Miles from Comics. So now, I'm headed to PPF because at Corca's I was able to actually find a couple back issues, some first appearances of stuff that I'm excited to show you guys. But I also was able to find a Spider-Man set that was missing one book, so I'm seeing if I can go find it up the street. So wish me luck. Let's see what we can find. Guys, I just got to PPF. I'm going to be looking for that last Spider-Man book to hopefully complete this set that I just picked up at Corca's. So wish me luck. So I just left PPF. I found the book I was looking for. I can't believe it. So, super excited. Got a lot of stuff to show you guys later. A lot of new books, a lot of old books. So stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm back home. It's New Comic Book Wednesday. I can't wait to show you what new comic books I picked up. But to kick it off, this True Believers first appearance of Punisher. I'll probably never own this book, so it just would be cool to put into my box and I guess be able to read it as well, because this would be one you would never read if you had the original copy. But, yeah, for $1, why not? Next book, The Amazing Spider-Man Annual 1. I actually did pick this book up at PPF because I did not see any of these covers at Corca's, but I do have a Del Auto cover in my pool at Corca's. I just passed on it this week. I will pick it up next week and show you guys because there was just so many other things to pick up, and I wind up picking up some back issues, which I'll be showing you guys later as well. But this is an awesome cover, Black Suit Spider-Man. Pretty cool. Next book. I know better than anyone to get into the tie-ins on any event, but whatever. They got me on this one. Soldier Supreme, #1. I don't know what I was thinking. Next book, Venom First Host. This has actually been okay. It's been a nice little read. I believe it ends next week because it's been a weekly pickup. But first appearance of this symbiote on a cover, which is kind of cool. And that will lead us to Star Wars 54. This is an awesome cover. I don't even have to say anything. This cover speaks for itself. And remember, guys, you can hear me review all these comic books at 90 Miles from Comics on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Stitcher, soon to be Spotify. Go ahead and check that out. Give us a like and a follow. Keep you updated on everything new in the comic book world. On to the next book. Avengers #8, Jason Aaron's. He is killing this. This is an awesome read. This team is really cool with Iron Man, Thor, She-Hulk, Black Panther, Captain America, Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider, and Captain Marvel. Jason Aaron's is just killing everything that he's writing right now. I'll be super excited to read this, and we are super excited to talk about this on the podcast, so you can hear us talk about this at 90 Miles from Comics podcast. Next book is another Jason Aaron's book, which is Thor number 5. There is a first appearance in this book, so I'll be really stoked to read this one. This cover is awesome. You got a phoenix chasing the hammer. Whew! Check that out. Next book. He is back. The Return of Wolverine. You got Soul and McNiven doing this. This team is great. This art is great. I'm sure the writing is great. So definitely excited to read this one. There were a ton of covers for this book, but this was the only cover that I picked up. Next book, Venom by Donny Cates. I highly recommend you read anything that Donny Cates is writing right now. He is killing this Venom run. He also, if you look to the left right here, did Thanos Wins, which was the first appearance of Cosmic Ghost Rider, which is one of my favorite characters right now. You should read that as well. But back to Venom. This cover is awesome. You should definitely check this book out. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend you read anything Donny Cates is doing, because he is on fire right now. Alright, that will bring us to the DC side of things. This is Batman 55, Tom King, cover B. I've been loving this Batman run by Tom King. He teased us with the wedding in issue 50, but supposedly there is more to come. Next, this cover is just beautiful. Jim Lee, Joker cover, Justice League 8. Jim Lee is one of my favorite artists of all time, so of course anything that he does, I try to get my hands on. Just look at that. Beautiful. People are just losing their minds over this next book on the internet. It is crazy, and that is The Batman Damned. The first appearance of Batwing. It's crazy that this book has created so much hype. It's the first book on the DC Black Label line. But the artwork is phenomenal in this book. But super excited to read this, and you will definitely hear us talk about this at 90 Miles from Comics. Alright guys, now this will bring us to the back issues I picked up today. Here we go. The Uncanny X-Men 282, first appearance of Bishop. Thor 344, first appearance of Malekith. The Dark Elf. Miss Marvel number 9, first appearance of Deathbird. That is Carol Danvers, which is cool. It's not in the greatest shape. Got it for a real low price, but just cool to have in the collection. And then my favorite find of the day was a full set of Kraven's Last Hunt. Just really cool. Black Suit Spider-Man run crossover event from 1987. Awesome covers. This is the one I found at PPF, which I could not believe. This is just an iconic cover. Kraven is just an awesome Spider-Man villain. They're bringing him back right now in the current Spider-Man run, so you should check that out. We actually talk about that at 90 Miles from Comics podcast. And that's everything I picked up today. An episode of Behind the Scenes of 90 Miles from Comics. We got the Captain Javier, the Heel Hunter, Mr. Red Carpet, the Big Man Justin, Me Man, and all of Javi's comics. I'm excited to talk some comic books.
She didn't do anything.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been.
So that cuts away to Superman trying to talk to the Justice League, but all the people in the Justice League are getting sick because everybody's stuck. The whole planet's stuck in the Phantom Zone. So the Phantom Zone is interacting with Earth's atmosphere and is making it toxic. So all the Justice League, except for like Martian Manhunter, are getting poisoned. They're getting sick. Yeah. And Superman, because it shows Batman, over the toilet puking, or leaning on the bowl, and then flashes in the hospital. Yeah, so.
Part of the spider.
Alright guys, we just got done recording an episode of 90 Miles from Comics. I'm just going to show you some of Javi's stuff here. He's got a ton of books. This is all his Marvel.
I'm going to pull a random book, ready?
I'll just pull a random book right here.
That's like Disney stuff. That's
Godzilla.
Come on, man.
Right here.
X-Men. Oh, Joe's going to pull a random variant. Oh, he pulled out a random Civil War 2.
Civil War 2
If
is
you
garbage.
come over here, all those boxes underneath, there's Kevin to the core. There's Justin.
Kevin to the core.
There's more boxes over here. There's, I think, more of his DC's over here, if I'm not mistaken.
What? What do you mean?
But as we know, iconic Suicide Squad cover right there. Whew, Captain America, Cosmic Ghost Rider variant.
Oh, yeah, for sure. The ending is... Yeah.
Good
Well, I like
stuff.
how they left it open-ended.
That's true.
I like that.
Javi's got the stuff. What's going on, guys? It's Chad from 90 Miles from Comics. I'm here. It's Friday. I just got off of work, and I'm just going to stop by the comic book shop to see if I find anything. You just never know what you're going to find when you walk into a comic book shop. That is my favorite part about comic book hunting. So, I'm really excited to show you guys what I picked up. I'm really happy. I went to Corca's after work today. It's not a lot, not to worry, but let's get into it. Mr. and Miss X3, the first appearance of Baby X. Who knows what the future will bring with this first appearance. So, I was really happy that they still had these. Next book, The Amazing Spider-Man 264, first appearance of Red 9. As you guys know, I'm trying to expand my Amazing Spider-Man collection. Found this in the dollar bin. I actually found the next one in the dollar bin as well, which is the first full appearance of Talos, the Skrull that Ben Mendelsohn will be playing in the Captain Marvel movie. I will be hunting down a 418. That's the first cameo appearance of him. But I actually found two of these in the dollar bin, which is cool. So... you never know what you're going to find in the dollar bin. You got to go through those, guys. I highly recommend you always go through your dollar bins at your local comic book shop. And the big pickup, they had it waiting for me. I'm super excited. The Jim Lee variant of Batman Damned. Whew! This book has already gone up to $50 on the aftermarket. The hype is real with the DC Black Label. Jim Lee variant. I'm just really happy. This is the one I'm most stoked about for today. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that like button or that dislike button, but most importantly, that subscribe button. Tell your friends about me. Leave a comment below. Follow me on 90 Miles from Comics podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Stitcher. And you can also follow me on Twitter at Chad90MF Comics. Thank you once again for joining. This has been another episode of Herald of Comics.